Hi everyone, my name is Shannon Thomas Ryan. I'm the Executive Director of the Black Coalition for AIDS Prevention. The Black Coalition for AIDS Prevention, otherwise known as BlackCap, has been around for about just over 20 years now. We have two goals. One is to reduce new infections, that is HIV infections in Toronto's Black communities, and the second goal that we have is supporting those living with HIV/AIDS in Toronto's Black communities. I was on the board of the AIDS Committee of Toronto, and I always thought that I could do this work in a voluntary capacity. They were recruiting a new executive director. I entered the process, and I was lucky enough to be selected as the executive director of BlackCap, because I saw there was a lot of opportunity here. It was an agency that was underfunded, under-resourced, undermanaged in terms of how it uses its people, how it supports its people, and I saw that there was a lot of opportunity. My door is always open, and staff certainly, daily, sometimes it feels like every half hour, are knocking on the door to get feedback and advice. But actually I have a lot of confidence in my staff team. I think they're an incredible group of people with amazing skills, and I know they can deliver. It consists of 7 different AIDS service organizations working in downtown Toronto. It came together about 3 years ago, believe it or not, around a campfire. They all had the same challenge in terms of human resources management. All small agencies, all with limited infrastructure, and they thought, as a result of this conversation, let's share an HR person.
My name is Tracy Campbell, and I'm Director of Human Resources for the Toronto HIV/AIDS Human Resources Collaboration. The Black Coalition for AIDS Prevention is one of my core group of agencies that I provide day-to-day HR support for, and I work closely with Shannon Ryan, the Executive Director, and most of my time is spent providing him with coaching, counseling, and mentoring.
So I went to an HR training session yesterday with Tracy, and I always leave those sessions realizing what I'm not doing.
One of the key strengths of this organization is the passion for the cause that every member on the staff team brings, and that comes through in a number of different ways. We quickly entered into a project to determine organizational competencies with all staff, and each person took an active role in identifying what those competencies were and defining them, and participating fully in rolling those into job design. One of the most successful moments I think I've seen with BlackCap is through their collective bargaining. I've been in HR for 20 years and have been involved with various different unions and negotiations. With this round of negotiations, we started it and had it ratified in 2 days. And never in my life have I ever experienced anything like that. It just speaks so well to the relationship that Shannon's established with his staff.
My name is Elisa Hatton, and I'm a project coordinator.
Marcia Ray Dragon, I'm the volunteer coordinator.
Mary Dago, and I'm a youth site coordinator.
The desire to work in an industry that's interesting and rewarding, and it's fun, and it's different. It's really different.
The team that I work with is really important because we do a lot of things together, and we have to bring together 8 different sites that we all work at individually, so teamwork is huge.
Flexibility is important because I'm a mother of small children, so knowing that I can leave work early if my son's sick.
Being able to be a part of a team who cares about the work that's being done and cares about the quality of contribution that they have in terms of how it affects coworkers, clients. I think that's really important, and it's definitely something that exists here.
Having a boss and a supervisor that's accommodating and somebody that you can actually go to for support is really, really important, and Shannon is that kind of boss, so it makes it a pleasure to work here.
We offer an opportunity to develop one's career. We offer opportunity to get that first big job, whether you're a student, whether you're earlier in your career, whether you're a new Canadian. That's what we can offer. You know, we can offer an opportunity to work in a dynamic agency as well. We're a fast-moving organization, and we've got a bit of a reputation, I think, now of being one of those agencies that's very dynamic, that is doing a lot of innovative work. And I think that's another thing that attracts people to Black Cat. But also, as much as we can, offer those other benefits in terms of a good amount of vacation time, for instance. You know, relatively flexible policies around sick time and leave time, those kinds of things. You know, we do what we can in those little ways.
Give your staff the opportunity to grow in the field.
It's important for an ED to understand the employee life cycle, and that making each step in that life cycle as efficient as possible, streamlining process, practice, and structure will help.
Having an open door policy. I think sometimes they think they do and they don't really.
Hire new Canadians.
It's not just all about the work.
Be flexible as much as you can, and give folks their first shot. You'll be surprised.